Oh, here's another one. Good afternoon, Roughneck community. Snowy, snowy, snowy day. Cold and snowy. Oh, yeah. Most people are probably not even watching. But that's all good. Sometimes it's just me and the camera. All right, we're back at it, guys. Another episode on the live account. We have things to discuss and stuff. Hey, what's going on? How you guys doing? It is a very, 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 very cold day. I had to deal with snow. I had to deal with going to get a charger, whole bunch of stuff. So whatever it's happening where you guys are, I hope it's better weather than here. Because where I'm at, we're in winter. As snow hit the ground, it's winter. It's official. We did try to go out and do a video today, but then we had problems with the X-Max. Such as it may be, it made us have to go get a charger and some batteries and hopefully fix the problem with the X-Max. Oh, so it's... Yeah, it's freezing out. Yeah, definitely. And for where you are, it's not snowing, and it's right. Well, I'm glad you guys are in a good climate for you all. This time of year is really harsh on you.
Hello, Moto.
You know, sorry about that. We are recording off the phone like usual, and people, even though you text them and tell them, hey, dudes, I'm going to be filming live. You want to talk to me? Hop in the chat. They don't listen. Yeah. Sometimes it sucks being popular. Don't worry, it's fine. Oh, thanks. As you see right here, we have the Optic here. And I want to get you guys' opinion on what I'm going to do with this thing. But let's get you up to date. The Optic has been out on a trail, did a trail run, and I did a quick rock crawl with it to figure out what I want to do with it. Now, the system that's in there, the stock system, the brush system, that's got to go. I have some problems with the switch as it is. It cuts in, cuts out. Like, we're going to go brushless. And I'm probably going to pull it out of another rig instead of waiting for everything to come in the mail and then swap out stuff, which is why we'll probably be wrenching today. We did get, I don't know if I showed you guys these, but we did get some brass upgrades, get some more weight in that friend. Some more weight, brass upgrades to get in the for the Optic. We also got, when we do get the upgrade, we're going to change where the switch rests. This is 3D printed. You slide the switch into here. The button goes through here. It goes up in the back. And we got one of these. You're probably wondering what the slide picture was. Thumbnail. This is the thumbnail. So this is a 3D printed motor for dressing up the Optic. I gotta move you guys closer. I can't even see. Doing really good. Let's see. So explain the EX, the X, which X? The RC. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it is a shield for the back. It goes in and low to replace where one of the canisters go. So I'll show you where it goes. Let's flip. Really get a close up. Show you where everything goes. Small work area. One green screen on us. There we go. All right, so see where this is? And that's where the switch is down in here. This is the ESC. So that panel goes in replace of this. And then the switch for the tune one I'm going to pull out of another rig goes here. The motor will replace this fuel cell right here. Will be all going back into here. That is part of the plan for the Optic. Now, switch. Boom. Part of the plan. Part of the plan, guys. I'll have to wait for everything to come in the mail. This thing will never get done. The Optic has more than one plan. I'm going to do a Joker and Harley Quinn inspired Optic. What does that mean? What does that entail? It entails quite a bit. It entails, let's see if I can find him. It entails changing out the driver's head to a Joker's head. Or this will be a Joker's head. This will be the driver's head. I'm thinking about doing the drivers that actually move and drive inside the Optic. and we we're toying with that idea. So the idea is that I want to make the optic more personally, like my style. Uh, the fusion has to. I have to get the fusion out. I have to pull it out of a Axial SCX10 3, I think. It's the white Jeep. You guys probably saw me put it together. You might have not. I don't know. But I got to pull that apart. I think that has a fusion in it. Pull the fusion out of it. Put the fusion in the optic. We got some wrenching to do. The weights. And in the background, you hear a fan going. I'm charging 2 batteries for the X Max. And we're going to see if we can get power to the X Max because there is snow on the ground. I would like to do a couple quick videos if I can, but the X Max, when I tried to run it off of my other packs, did some weird things. So I pulled out my new packs that are Traxxas packs, went out, drove all the way out, got a Traxxas charger, which was a couple $100, and now I have them charging at the same time behind me. Always something. Also for the optic, all this stuff's got to be painted. Like I haven't even glued the motor together yet. I just wanted to see what it looked like. So, fan unit. So if this is going in the back there, the fan unit should sit somewhere in here. Probably like, let me do it so you guys can see it. Like up in here. Kind of cool. It has to be all painted. That will be another stream. That'll be a paint and talk stream. Right now we're doing kind of a wrench and talk stream because I break down. I did get some panels, some gray ones from Vanquish. But I'm on the fence now. I bought this, but do I want to do... See, the theme is Joker and Harley Quinn. So Joker's colors are green and purple. Okay. So I'm thinking instead of doing this, it's just cool, but I'm thinking of doing the Terra Buggy. I'm going to put some of this stuff away in a bag because I need the space in front of me. Because we're going to be tearing down a car. Tearing down a car live on here. I'm sipping back some hot coffee. In this little box, I'm going to stick all the motor parts. I want to know what your opinion on the Terra Buggy 3D printed body panel set from Knights Custom is. Do you think I should do it? What do you guys think? All sorts of parts come with this motor. Like, I gotta glue all this together. And before I can glue it together, I got to hand paint a lot of this. See, here's another part. And another part. We got this little tank. And this is a Knights Custom motor. We got pulleys and belts. that I got to add somewhere on the front of this motor. We got a little radiator hose action here, which might use a real hose for. The gas cap. And of course, my Joker head to go on the driver. And then we got to do something really crazy with Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's going to be in the passenger side. There's a couple ways I could do that. One, I can get the RC Girls download. Holler out to RC Girl. I've been a follower of hers for a while. And I can... See, that's the motor. It's not glued together. It's just sitting. See, I could just pull the header off. Pull the other header off. Parts. Even the valve covers come off. All this comes apart. So basically with this motor, has to be, all these parts have to be hand painted, hand done. And before I can choose to start doing that, I got to decide which color scheme I'm going with, because the accents on the motor have to represent. So we got this box of handy dandy parts, and we're going to stick them way in the back here, because we don't need those right now. Moving stuff around right now. I got paint brushes over here for doing small detail stuff like painting Joker's face. So I could take RC Girl and I could turn her into Harley Quinn. Or get a 3D printed Harley Quinn head. Or get a figurine of Harley Quinn. And there's a couple ways of doing that. And put her in the passenger seat, maybe holding a gun, and have her her big hammer like somewhere on the vehicle. So that is sort of where we're at. We got to get our tools ready here. Some of our tools. We got some over here. Very small space here. Getting stuff ready. I can't believe I'm going to tear this rig apart. But it is what it is. We do what we do. A little bit more coffee. Whatever it is to keep us warm. It's dark early these days, guys. Like, I'll be glad when we have longer days. These days feel very short with the dark so early. I'm gonna go grab the Jeep over here. Yeah, that's the batteries. This is the SCX-10.3. This has a Fusion in it. Status is full. The fans are done. Like I said, 2 batteries. We might have to do that tomorrow, though, because we're streaming live. So, SCX 10.3. This is, as you can see, my zombie apocalypse rig. Full lights are on this, ground lights and everything. But this has a fusion in it. I don't run this rig. I hardly run this rig, I should say. I mean, it is a good looking rig, though. It is. Gotta be very careful because all the lights, a lot of lights in here. I got rock lights. I got headlights. I got a bar light. I have all sorts of lights. All sorts of lights on this. Slide you guys back. Rearranging here, which is always tough. Limited space, but I want you to see what I'm doing. All right, that's a little bit better. What do you think? Not quite as on top of everything. Trying to get to everything when you've got limited space. I got rigs over on the right of me. I got stuff on the left of me. I got stuff behind me. I got stuff everywhere down here. So we're going to unplug the body. Unplug the body. Such a good truck, though. I'm just impatient. I want to get started on this optic build. But to take the fusion out of this good truck, it's almost sad. I mean, I got... trying to figure out how to get to the motor. Motor is what we want out of this. See, remember that little piece I showed you with the grate? The switch sticks up through it. Now, all right. We got to start by taking this engine cover off. We got to, and no matter how big of work area you guys have, or I have, this is a big table. I never seem to have enough room. That's an ongoing problem. is my magnet tray down here. I just moved. Just moved it. All right. Let's get this motor plate off. Still 3 of you watching. That's good. This it makes me a little sad to do this. This was supposed to be an Axial Fest build. So this truck, this SCX 10.3 is built for Axial Fest, which got canceled last year. And I don't think it's coming back. And I hate to be the bearer of that bad news. But I just don't. I haven't seen anything, any information about it. The few things I have learned came from Harley Designs. Like, I know that they're putting an event out west at one of the spots that they use for Axial Fest, and the same weekend Axial Fest used to be at. So that's never a good sign. I do know the guy that was in charge of all the events, the event coordinator that did primarily all the Axial Fest stuff. He no longer works for Horizon. So then there's that. Guys, seriously, I don't think Axial Fest is coming back. All right. So I took the motor cap off. Now I got to take the transmission cover off. Take it all apart. So which brings me to, like, what am I going to do with this rig? Because the only reason I have Axial stuff still is for Axial Fest. And if Axial Fest isn't coming back, then I have far superior crawlers that I don't need to mess with. Alright. Yeah, I mean, my fusion. All these wires. We gotta move wires around to the front, to the front, to the front, to the back, to the back, to the left, to the left, to the right, and so forth. So, thought if I just undid. There. Come on, Cap. Come loose. Shouldn't be anything else holding you, right? There's no more screws in the way. Took out that one. I took out that one. So, what am I going to do with this rig now? The cap. Now I have access to the pinion, the motor. I got to take this cross brace off, or I won't be able to get the motor out. Now I'm going to take the system that's in with the faulty switch, the brush system, and I'm going to probably stick it in this from the other car. I don't like having my cars all ripped apart. So basically, we're breaking this car down to get to the motor. Pull that. Fusion. Fusion. We like the fusion power. We do. Well, we don't need to be working with the truck in front of us no more. Now I'm going to have to move this over to this side. Now that truck's there. The optic's down there. The buggy's over there. The X-Max is over there. And around and around we go. You're like, simple motor swap. Yeah. We're hoping it's a simple motor swap. I do have a better motor coming, but I am so impatient. Alright. Now. Took those screws out. That's loose. Now we just got to get a very small Allen under this pinion. Nope. That's too small. That's too big. Everything. I'm pretty sure that ain't gonna fit in there. I need one of those other ones. Around and around and around we go, guys. Maybe it's this one. Very tight clearances. It's not that one. Might not even be on this thing. Aha, we got it. We got it in. So I'm like right up against, you can't take this off without taking the pinion off. And I'm right up against this back shield. And there's no room. Aha, we got it loose, I think. I think we got it loose. Hoping we get it loose. What the heck did I do? It's in there. I might have to heat it up. I don't want to have to do that on the motor. Because this is a 2-in-1. There's chips and stuff in there. I don't know how well it would take the having heat placed. Holy cow. Let me think. Do I have anything else? I might have something else. Let's see. Hey, let go. No. Don't even know if this is going to work. I might be spinning my wheels around in the mud, if you know what I mean. I can't get that to break loose. If I put that kind of strength into that little tiny Allen to break that loose, I will snap the Allen because it doesn't have a lot of strength. Which means we got to don't think. So when I put this in, I didn't tend to ever take this motor back out, I guess. So there is this problem. Jesus. Houston, we have a problem here. It is, well, this is the motor we need. This is not the pinion we need. And I don't know if I can get that out. It's a little tiny set screw that holds this gear on. And I can't get it to budge. Literally, see if we try not to snap anything. Oof. It's just, well, that so much for my plan. Not going as I planned, guys. Like, I had planned to, like, put this motor in the optic because I didn't want to wait around. I wanted to get started on doing something to the optic. The problem is, I am not going to be able to get that out. At least I don't think. I haven't given up yet. Just need do I have one on here? Oh, that's way too big. Don't think so. I don't think this is going to work. I think I need my other set. Yeah, that's not going to work. Freak. Suggestions are always good. We are stuck. There's a little, I got to get this off. And I don't know if we can achieve that today. I don't have fire and torches down here. And it feels like that set screw might be stripped. Well, so much for that. Should we work on the X-Max? Try to put that back in there. Say the hell with it and wait for my motor that's coming. What do you guys think? Because I don't know. I really don't. I need another cup of coffee. I'm going to see if I have another set of tools that might be able to help. So I'm going to throw on some music for you guys to listen to while I go do that. So take me a few minutes to get the cup of coffee. And I got to feed my dog. So I'll be right back. And here you go. Enjoy the music. I gotta grab some stuff. And I'm back. How about that? All right. Let's see if I have something that can get that pinion out. But I don't know. This might have to wait. We might have to throw this all back together and move on to the X-Max. Like, come on. Come on, baby. Come loose. It's a beautiful thing when things work. Beautiful thing. Voila. See? Just takes the right tool. That's off. That's off. That's off. Fusion, baby. Fusion power. Fusion. Why would I do that for a perfectly good axial fast truck? Well, because I don't want to wait, guys. Just so impatient. I can't help it in my old age. Something happens when you get older. You lose all your patience for anything and everything. I don't understand it myself. I can't understand it myself. But we got our motor out. Yay! Go for clap. Go for clap. That's probably before all your time. That's from a show called Men at Work. Back in the day, in the 80s. In the 80s. I got my fresh coffee. Guess what now? And now comes the dog. The dog always wants to be wherever I'm at. Always getting into trouble. Ugh. Optic power, baby. All right. I'm gonna move this. Moving stuff around. Things all situated here. I know, missing a panel. Not missing a panel. Panel's off. Do I have to take... I do have to take the whole cage off. Supposedly it's shock towers and 6 screws. So 8 screws to get this apart. Eight screws to get this apart, guys. Working on optic. Woohoo! 1. Fusion power in the optic. What do you think about that? Fusion. Oh, the screw off. Oh yeah, back what I was saying. Have you guys thought about it? Should I do the Terror Buggy versus OG original here? I would have had to take this apart one way or the other anyhow. But Unscrewing the shocks. Boom. All 4 screws for the shocks. Now we slammed her. Look at that. She's a low rider now. Low rider. All right. 6 screws. According to there it is. 3 here. Fusion power. We need the fusion power. We need the fusion power inside the optic. Oh, yeah. So we are taking, there's 3 more on the other side. I got to take the panel off to get to them. Not a big deal. But look at that. Fusion power. All right. Undo that clip. Push that down. Well, these are optic screws. We don't want to mix our screws up. Pull the other panel off. Woohoo! Look, I can see through it. Flip it on the side. Take these 3 screws off. Ten screws in all. Not that bad. Not that serious. I would have had to do it anyhow. Got upgrades to put in. Never mind about the cosmetics. I'm doing a whole themed of Joker and Harley Quinn, which we will be doing, but now we have all those off. Just work it gently. Hold the cage up away from where it sits. Like that. Hopefully there's no more that holds it on. And that's free and clear. That's free and clear. Is there another screw? Did I miss a screw? That is the question. Did we miss a screw, guys? Is there something holding something on that we are not 100% sure? No, there's just have to slowly work it free. I see. Okay. I think I see. Do I see? I think I see. Two more screws. Way down where the motor and transmission go, they have bolted the cage on. It looks like. So carefully remove that screw. You don't want to have to go looking for spares. Good old Vanquish. Can't get my fingers in there. Ha-ha. Got one down here. We like to do the talking lynching. There we go. And we're free. Freedom. And now, that's a heavy cage. It's 99.9% of the truck. There we go. We got her free. What do you think about that? Hi, guys. No one's talking. Everybody's gone. On this episode of Wrench and Talk, all right, so first up, change the power plant. Oof. Any other screws holding that on? Cover is on. Let me see. Aha! Another screw. Take this screw off. Yep. Loosen this up. Loosen it up. Get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it. There we go. Flip it. We flip it. Voila. This cap's off. Oh boy. Well, there goes the drive shaft. I don't want to have to pull the transmission out, even though I probably could really easily right now. But we are the champions, my friends. It's been a little bit since you had some music, huh? Let me see what we can do here. See what this one is. There we go. No one really talking to the Chetty chat. The Chitty chat. Okay. These two screws are the motor mounting screws that I've just loosened up. Damn it. I think I'm going to have to pull the tree. I didn't want to have to pull the tree. We didn't want to have to do that. All right. Looking to see how minimum I can make it. Minimum. All right. Pull it. That's on that one. We'll pull it. We'll pull it. We'll pull it. Yes, we will. Pulling the transmission out. Oh, yeah, we're pulling the transmission out. It was supposed to be a quick project, a motor swap. This doesn't turn into a quick project. This is. This is turning into an ordeal here. Nothing quick about this. Quick little video, I thought. Stream a little bit of live, I thought. But swap some stuff out, put some stuff in. Open this up. It should be able to slide straight through, right? Aha. And we got the motor out. Huzzah! Look at that. 35 tuned. Yes. hooked into that stuff, hooked into that stuff. Everything's hooked into everything. Pull this antenna free. Free. Oof. We got to pull this plug. Boom. Then we got to get rid of the zip tie very carefully. Which is because they definitely didn't want me playing with this. I could see that. They're like, we don't want to. We don't want to do it. But zip tie will have to come off. Then this whole system will be free to do as I want. Which, don't get me wrong, it's a brush system. You know, it's not horrible, but when one is used to the fusion power, because there ain't like no other, you just can't let things be. Now, I'm trying to very carefully. They have this right up tight, so I'm trying to very carefully get in there with something. Somewhere without hurting any of these wires. Without hurting anything. And slide up to the cutter. Come on. Come on. Really? Do I have something sharper? Of course, I have something sharper, but I don't know where the hell anything is. This is not how I want to do this. These are awful big. But come on. So tight. So tight. Come on. I need a little bit of space. A little bit of space. So many wires. So now, if I'm up against that, I should be able to. Haha, got it. What I did was I shoved this through here, used this to have the wires underneath the metal so I wasn't up against the wires trying to cut it. That way I didn't cut my wires. Because we want this system to go back into the white Jeep. Why, you say? Why? Why? Why ask why? Just know that's what I want. This system's going to go into the Jeep. And then this system, which, wonder, the T-spread on this. It's a slightly bigger pinion. I wonder if I can use that. Wonder. Because this is only a 15. This one's quite a bit, slightly bigger. Give it a little bit more. Pull the double side tape up, and the whole system is free and clear. I think that's what we're going to do. This is a 17. This is a 15. So we're going to go to a 17 in here if I can. People always trying to call when I'm busy. Busy, busy, busy. We've been doing this for an hour and 12 minutes. Doing good here. Rolling and rolling. All right. We got this out. Fusion power, baby. Everything dripped apart. And I'm going to do this. The fusion in the vanquish. Maybe. Literally, it should fit. I've been told it fits. It better fit. I just did all that. It better fit. It better fit. How much are we talking here? How much do I have to shave to make this fit? Nope, we got it. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful dreaming. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well. Where'd it go? Okay. When it started, where did I go? We can put that other one. I think that was this one. So many screws now. Screwy, screwy. Got the screwy, screwy. We are doing it. just a little bit. And we are putting hopefully I can get this one started. Okay. Before we finalize anything, we want to make sure that this will fit. I wonder if I flip it. Nope. I think we're going to need that 15. I don't think the 17, I don't think I can get the 17 in there. No, we're going to need that 15. We wanted to put the 17 in. We can't put the 17 in. You know why we can't put the 17 in? Because it no fit. There's not enough adjustment room for me to do that. Yeah. And obviously Vanquish has their own size, so we have to switch this. Oh, so much. Don't lose that. It'll be screwed. Really? It don't want to come off? Is there another one? No. Oh, it's on there. Not good. Not good. It's on there. It's really on there. Damn factory stuff. All right. Do I have any others? So, out hurting it and being as gentle as possible, I'm trying to get this off the shaft. This is just going all sorts of wrong. Yay! We popped it. Mama had a baby and its head popped off. Mama had a baby and its head popped off. Ugh. Okay, we did it. Now we got to put this back onto this and onto that and put all this back together. We are doing it, guys. We are doing something. We are definitely doing something. Here on a Sunday night. Are you not entertained with the Sunday night stuff? Mm-hmm. 15 it is. Oof. Good. Set screw in. It on the shaft. Mesh looks decent. Mesh looks decent. Decent. Maybe I can get it a little better. And a little bit better. Just like, yeah, that's butter, baby. Baby, we like it like that. Oh yeah, guys, we like it like that. We are wrenching away for all you who are tuning in. We are running our mouth, drinking coffee, and putting a fusion. Not a 2300, no. I have the 2300 coming, but I got impatient and decided that since I don't have the patience to wait forever and a day, because a buddy of mine has my system, because he bought the system and decided he wanted the Elite, not the Pro. And I told him I'd get the Pro off him, but that hasn't happened yet. And I just don't want to wait. And besides, we need content. So we make the content we can. Right? Right. Fusion power. Which also means you get to see me install some of those upgrades we talked about earlier. Because we are already here ripped apart. Or maybe we'll wait till another day. Who knows? What I do know is we're going to put some screws back in. Screwy Louie. Put the screws back in. Yeah. Gotta put the screws back in, guys. Guys don't talk very much, so now I gotta sing a song to myself. That's not the best thing in the world. Me singing is not the best thing in the world. We need to line up. Oh, don't do that. Where did you go? Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Fusion power. You got the power, the voodoo power, the power hoodoo. What's going on, guys? You're quiet. No comments in the peanut gallery down here. Maybe I'll call you guys at the peanut gallery. Are you enjoying the vid? Do you like my craziness? One and one, we were having some fun in the bedroom all day and all of the night. Oof. to say these should be in there. Transmission mounting screws. Screwing the screws into the transmission, remounting it back up. That's what I'm doing right at the moment. For all you just tuning in, or any of you listening out there, or even watching. What a nice little thing Vanquish has done right here. They put a hole that lines up with the hole down here so you can run your driver through to reach the screw straight on. Not doing some funky disco stuff. It said since none of you seem to be watching anyhow, we're going to throw some music on again. We're going to try a different song. I get it to play. Dum dum. In. Dum, dum. It's not lining up. Let's seal the top first. It's going to fight me all the way. Crap, so many screws. Someone rewind the video and want to tell me what screws I took out of here, huh? Black, 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 black. Wasn't those. All right. Well, that sucks. Now I got to figure out what I took out. My memory isn't as good as it used to be. It was never that good to begin with. Hell, that was any silver screws. Vanquish is generally black all the way through. Generally. Really? Why isn't it? Damn. Damn. Why isn't that lining up? Houston, we have a problem here. We are all over the place and can't seem to figure out what dang screw I took out. Those got threads. Alright, so 2, 4. Those are the shocks. I'm going to say that's the body. I'm going to say it was these. But it wasn't these, was it? Or was it those? Oh boy. Oh boy. My brain is broken. My brain is broken. My brain is broken. That's what happens sometimes when you don't know. It's been a day. It's been a day. It's been a day. I mean, that transmission's not going anywhere, but we are completely brain dead. How about that, guys? We are going to have to like I don't know, not do this screw. Goes in somewhere in here. Into there. But it doesn't want to go. Doesn't want to go, so I don't know because we are lost. Manual. I have a manual for this car. Where? I have no idea. Damn it. Damn it. I can't remember. This is the hard part about building online. When you build online, you see you lose your mind. These are flats. Have to be these. Right? You think? Those are silver. Did the silver ones come out of the other truck? 2 trucks apart. Too many screws. Oh no. What are we to do? I don't think it was that. Those holding the other motor. Well, we got to go check something. because we are very unsure what went in this thing. Oh, go figure. My brain is completely fried today. I cannot, for the life of me, with taking two trucks apart and screws sort of separated but not, figure out. I know the bottom one. This is the bottom one. What doesn't. Mm. All right, we need the manual. Give me 2 minutes. Listen to a little music, guys. We'll be right back. Let's see. We're gonna put the "I Don't Think So" song on. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe someday it'll all work out. The cheat sheet. Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe someday it'll all work out. Until then, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Probably never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. Oh no. Oh, the cheat sheet. Oh. So help me, I've lost my mind. Lost my mind, guys. I had to break out the cheat book. It's a VPH 1131 5 screw. If that makes any sense to you. Let's see what the other screw is. So what are the body screws in? You don't. Why did I freaking... Where did I put them? Oh, I may have misplaced those. Somehow. I don't know how I misplaced those. We don't know what we did wrong here. We do got the fusion installed. I just got to button up this transmission. But this goes in the bottom. And we got to figure out up here. You know, there's 10 screws in all. 4 in the shocks, which is these 4. 6 in the body. That's those 4 the shocks. This is a tough one, guys. I am so stumped. Like, stumped. These go in? Then what are you going to use for that? I mean, they're not rusty. Well, this is going to be a thing. Because I know they're black. Not sure if these were the ones, but don't think any of those are. So somehow we got these ones mixed up. So, mixing up some stuff is not good. Not good at all. No. Now we flip it upside down. We try to figure out why. We can't line this hole up. Then we re-putting this transmission in because we did a no. Oh. Definitely ain't that one. Can't be that one because it was recessed in. Can't be that one either. Getting stuff lined up is not always the easiest. Should have took 2 trucks apart. I should have been smarter and put one back together at a time. Okay. Give it a couple more turns, maybe. Why am I using hand tools? So I don't over tighten anything. Since we're here, put this back in. Got it's probably going to fall out again. Generally how it works. Like that. There we go. That's back up. That's back together. That's back together. Flip it over. That looks right. Everything looks good. There we go. All right. Should we test it? Guys, should we test it? Where is my radio for this truck? Radio for this truck is somewhere. We must find it. We must find it. Ta-da! Radio. Power on. We're just doing a quick little test. Obviously, the truck's not back together. We still got more work to do. No suspension, no nothing. Just moving it back and forth. All right. Shut it back off. Quick little test. Make sure before we get too far down this rabbit hole where everything lies. All right. You have this that has to go into the other truck somehow. That's another headache. But we ain't gonna worry about that right now. Since we are right here, we should probably maybe do the brass or save that for tomorrow. How long have we been streaming for? Almost 2 hours, guys. Almost 2 hours. At this point in time, I would like thank you all for watching. It's getting later. And we did the motor swap. We're not putting the cage back on right now because we have other parts that have to go on before we put the cage back on today. So we're not doing that today because I do not want to stream for 4 hours. And I need to feed my dog and take my dog out for a walk and stuff. So parts of having a furry companion is that you do have those responsibilities. But as you could see and watched, this is now fusion powered. The next step is to get the brass underneath the servo since we are right here. It makes the most sense. And then we'll move on. But hey, it is a season. It is a holiday festive season, and we'll be back in another episode of. Oh, that's loose too. Yeah, we're gonna take these wheels off. Take these wheels off. We're gonna do some hubs and everything in the next video on this truck. Another torque and wrench. So I can't tell you exactly when that'll be. It's been kind of real hectic, busy stuff. But on the next episode of Torque and Wrench, we'll continue modifying our optic to make it better. And as far as the other truck goes, we'll figure that out too. So be kind to one another. You know, make sure you keep your loved ones close. Tell them that you love them, especially this time of year. And like I always say, get out that lazy boy, walk to the door, turn that handle, and step outside. You never know what adventure you'll have. Now, get out there, play hard and play dirty. And I'll see you next time.